Hi Virgos, it's Leonore. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for my beautiful subscribers for hanging with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Trust me. I'm going to be working on your general reads today, Virgos, and I'm going to incorporate my past life oracle cards, which is what I do when I do general readings, to see what other messages I can get for your reading, you know, that may pertain to your past life and or karma. Also, single readings are out for April and May, so you may want to look back at that if you are single and you want a forecast for your love life, or for those who are newly in a relationship, you know. So it's there. All 12 zodiac signs are done. All right, I'll restart them in June. All right, because these are like 2 months and like a 2-month forecast for singles. So in June I'll do the next one. The love readings will be out in May. So I'm going to start my love readings again in May for those who know anything about my love readings. You know, and just so you know, there will be extended videos. All right. So I will start them on YouTube, but I'm going to extend them on Patreon. All right. I had mentioned that in the last love readings. Please subscribe, like, and share, my lovelies, if you haven't done so. Also, I have a new channel, Riley and Leonore, for those who are familiar with Riley. Riley comes onto my channel sometimes to talk about astrology. But we opened up this channel because he's an amazing motivational speaker. He's an expert in astrology and so much more. So we have that channel opened up. We just uploaded our first video. If you want to take a look at it, how important is sex in a relationship? But we'll come out with more relationship videos and astrology videos in that channel. Okay, the link is below, so you'll find the Riley and Leonore link, you know, YouTube link, in the description box. All right, it's there. All right, you could also follow us on Instagram as well. All that will be in the description box. All right, Virgos, let's get started. Today I'm going to be using my TV series tarot, and I'm going to clarify it with my haunted house. And again, I'm using my past life oracle cards with you. First spread. Nine of Wands, the Death card, and the Knight of Cups. All right, just FYI, I don't know if you've noticed the lighting is a little dim. I did that on purpose. I don't know why. I kind of liked the way it looked, and it just reminded me when I saw the Death card, because it's a very scorpionic energy, being in the dim light, you know, the underworld. Anyway, I'm using a new electronic here, and it has the pixel on it. Is amazing. So I didn't see anything wrong with using a little light, natural sunlight, and just a little light. But I'm sure you can still see the cards. You may be dealing with a Scorpio, Virgos, or anybody with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces as well, or fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, so my Nine of Wands was the only one in the upright, but my Death card, Knight of Cups, was not. I sense that somebody wants to argue with you, like pick a fight. Wow, how can I say this? Because the Knight of Cups is here, so I don't want to say it like that. Maybe it's like Virgos, I need to talk to you about, and this has nothing to do with finance. It could, you know what, for a small group of you, maybe a handful of you, it could do with finance. Like, you know, Virgos, let's talk about, you know, financial issues. But I do sense for the majority of you, it has nothing to do with finance. It has a lot to do with feelings, emotions, Where does this relationship stand? Where doesn't it stand? With the Nine of Wands and the Death card, are we ending this relationship, or are we going to transform it? You know, the lotus flowers here, I don't know if that means anything to you. Some of you may love white flowers or lilies, but there is some form of transformation going on between the both of you. Interestingly enough, I feel like for some of you, this is needed. This talk is needed. This tension is needed. This transformation is needed in order for some type of emotional clarity to be established between the both of you. Where do you stand in this? Where do I stand in this? You know what I mean? And how do we stand in this, you know, together? Let's clarify it. So to clarify it, I have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, my Queen of Swords in the upright, and the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Interesting. Someone doesn't want to go anywhere. Yeah. For my Eight of Cups to be in the reverse, they want to stay there. And they want to embrace the relationship as much as they can. And honestly, like, I feel for some of you, it may be like a situation where there may be very little hope with the Queen of Swords here, like maybe very little hope. And I'm saying that because the Queen of Swords is a very logical energy. There's no emotions attached to it. We're going to make logical decisions here. And so Virgo, this may be you, this may be your partner, but with the Ace, hold on. Before I go to the Ace of Pentacles here, let's keep talking about the Eight of Cups. With the Eight of Cups being here, some of you may have a moon in either an air or water placement. So either a moon in a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a moon in a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If that means anything to you, it doesn't have to be. Somebody wants to work it out. So I don't know what's going on between you and your person. For a lot of you, this is a relationship that means a lot to you. With the Eight of Cups here. And for some of you, it's a relationship that could be with a mother figure. I'm sensing, doesn't have to be, or a boss, that you've grown very attached to, for some of you, it's like a mentor or some type of teacher. So someone here doesn't want this relationship to end or go anywhere. But when I see the Ace of Pentacles, there is some type of like strong foundation between the both of you that you've developed in the past. It's like, this to me is like there's some type of solid hold or solid, like something in common. There's something in common that you both have. Could be children, could be because you share the mortgage, or it could be much more deeper than that. And I feel like it's much more deeper than that with the Ace of Pentacles. I don't feel like it has to do something that's because it's, something that, that's tangible, which it can be. Maybe you guys share car payments or something like that. Maybe you guys do share children. But to me, it's much more deeper and unspoken. Something that you can't really explain, like, well, what do you two have in common? And, you could say all these things, he knows, my best friend from high school, or she knows my sister, and my sister hooked us up. And so we have that in common, but it, to me, with the Ace of Pentacles, is so much more deeper and spiritual, if that makes sense. All right, let's go to the second spread. All right, so I have the Four Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So you may be dealing with an Aries, if that means anything to you, or air sign again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They were all in the reverse. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to stop this relationship. Yeah. It's with the Nine of Swords and the Four Wands in the reverse, I'm feeling like they're not going anywhere. Like somebody here is stubborn when it comes to this union. Like they're like, well, there's no way you're going somewhere. I know things may not be working out, especially with the Ace of Cups here. Maybe there's some emotions that are missing. Some of you may be crying at nighttime because of this relationship. And I just feel that someone here, if not both of you, are pretty stubborn about letting this relationship go. Oh my God, it's like heart-wrenching, this energy. Let's clarify it. All right, so I have the Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow, all these are reversals. Amazing. Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. All right. Interesting. I do sense for like a handful of you, and I had said it before, but I sense that some of you are like friends. And someone here like might have like kind of fallen in love with a friend. For some of you, it really is not a friend. It's like, you know, like a family member or a boss. I mean, you could fall in love with your boss. You could fall in love with your friend. If it has to do with a family member, I think I may be talking to like one or two of you, but you know, of course you can't fall in love with your family member, but you know, this reading so far may apply to someone that's really close to you, you know, has a family member, friend, or boss. Because when I see the Ace of Wands in the reverse, it's like there's no sex going on here. You guys have not been intimate with each other, you know what I mean? There's so much this person wants to tell you, but they're holding themselves back. When I look at my Knight of Swords that came out in the reverse, like there's black. This is like everything in this picture is black. I don't see anything that's colored. It's interesting. I just got these cards. And not recently, but you know, definitely in the last month, I've been working with them, if not more. But the Knight of Swords hardly comes out for me, and I'm looking at it, and everything is black. Like I'm looking at the background, and like the roofs of this castle, they're like greenish, you know. So there is some type of color, if you want to call that a color, but everything else is so monotone. This person is like that, very like straight shooter when it comes to their emotions, or very detached. I feel like some of you are dealing with someone that has a very strong air placement. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be, even Scorpio. But why they're so dark? This is trauma. And I know that's such a harsh word to say. Because trauma is harsh. But it could be anything. You know, trauma is a vague word. Like, what type of trauma, Leonora? I don't know. You know this person more than me. You tell me, Virgos. Or cross-watcher. But that trauma, because that's what I sense. I want to come up with another word. But it's past, you know. It's not trauma coming from you, Virgos. This is trauma coming from something in the past. And it's making them very dark. It's made them dark. And perhaps this is the reason why they don't communicate the way they should be communicating with you. With the Ten of Pentacles here, like, this person wants this home. Oh my God. When I see this home surrounded with snow and like dead branches, you know, or, I mean, it's not dead branches, but, you know, there's no leaves, you know, the winter is a lot, especially if you live around, you know, trees, you'll know that a lot of the trees die, like the leaves fall, you know, it's the winter solstice, it's cold and nothing is growing. This is this person. And it may have to do a lot with the home, something about their home, you know, their upbringing, their past relationships. Interesting. Okay. All right, let's go to your last spread. Yeah, all these were in the reverse. All of these were in the reverse. All right, last spread. I have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Cups in the upright. So Knight of Pentacles, reverse, Queen of Cups, Four of Cups in the upright. So strong water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Like, some of you don't even want a new beginning with this person. I feel like a lot of you have moved on, but with a heavy heart. It bothers you. You moved on with a very heavy heart with the Queen of Cups and you love this person. You know, let's get that straight. You still love this person. That love is, I don't see that love going anywhere with the Queen of Cups and the Four of Cups here. But I also sense with this energy that you're okay with, like, you've made peace with it, and or you're looking forward to a new future. You're like, well, what can I do except manifest my future here? Or concentrate on something else that has nothing to do with what I'm going through in this situation, Leonore. So why start over? Why keep this foundation, this home, this relationship going if it's not gonna go, if it's not gonna be steady, if it's not going to, it's the contradiction is what I'm seeing here with the ace, with the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody here is contradicting themselves. You know, let's clarify. So I have Ten of Cups. Wow, interesting. 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups here in the same reading, but they're both in the reverse. Then I have 9 of Wands in the upright and the Temperance in the reverse. All right, so 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands was the only one in the upright, and then the Temperance also in the reverse. So strong Sagittarius energy, but it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. if that means anything to you. Listen, someone does not want to let it go. Like they're really willing to fight for this broken relationship. I feel like, you know, someone here is going to find different ways to be with you. You know, vice versa if it's vice versa. Like they're giving you either excuses or reasons to stay with you. Like, you know, one excuse could be like, well, we have to pay this mortgage together, so you can't go anywhere. Or we have children to raise, so what are you doing? You can't go anywhere. Or, you know, we have, you know, this amazing connection, so, and I can't find that with anyone else, so you're not going anywhere, you know? And those could be very valid reasons to them or to you. But do you want to work it out because of those reasons, solely on those reasons and excuses? With the Temperance card here, I think someone's seeking advice big time. Yeah. Someone is seeking advice. And it could be from anyone, honestly. You know? Could be with someone, could be one of your family members, could be a friend, could be with the Temperance card here, someone that's very intuitive. So it could be like a fortune teller, tarot card reader, somebody that's very wise and it's been there and done that and wants to seek your advice, or vice versa. Yeah, like someone here is seeking someone's advice. Like, what should I do? What should I do? Tell me what to do, because I don't want to lose this relationship. Did I do something wrong? Should I change, you know, who I am? Like, what am I doing wrong is what I'm hearing. What am I doing wrong? Or what can I do better? But I don't really sense that this person's saying, what can I do better? I don't know why I'm not hearing that. Like, I'm hearing more like, what did I do? Like it's like a pity party, but to themselves. They're literally wallowing in their pity. And they're going to other people like, you know, and I'm hearing like the other person's like, there's nothing wrong that you're doing. If it's not working out, it's not working out. But they want to work it out. But I just sense that they're very, but this goes back to the trauma. Where is the trauma card here? Yeah. This goes back to this. I don't know what to say. Let's see what's going on with your past life. My Virgos. Let's see what else I could pick up. It may be a continuation of this reading. It may not, you know, I may pick up different messages. Let's see. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. My darling Virgos or cross watchers. All right, let's do that one more time. I don't like that one. Okay. Okay. We'll take it. All right, so I have here the Unrequited Love, Mother, Celtic, Knighthood. All right, so a few cards came out for you, Virgos. I'm going to take them all. All right, so Unrequited Love, Mother, knighthood, Celtic. At the bottom of the deck, lessons and blessings. If I keep going, I see Native American. This was at the bottom of lessons and blessings. That may mean something to someone if it just caught my eye. Somebody here was a warrior in the Celtic age, like some type of warrior or knight. Interesting. So you have a past life, either you or this person have a past life where they were like either like some type of knight, even a leader. I'm hearing like a leader of some sort that may have to do with protecting a community, even a country. So, you know, like soldier. I don't think they called it a soldier back in the Celtic age, but you know what I mean, like somebody that might have been in the military, you know, if I have to cross-reference it to today, someone that's in the military, soldier or general, even authority figure of some sort, but they carried weapons. Okay, so someone here has that type of connection to Celtic. To the Celtic era. Then I have Mother and Unrequited Love. This is interesting. This is a female energy here. Huge influence, influential female energy for some of you. Could be with you, could be with this person, both of you. I feel like it's both of you. Yeah. You lost someone in your past life. It could, for a lot of you also this life, that could have been, you know, so some of you, okay. Some of you lost a mother or a mother figure in this life, and it hurt you to the core. Some of you lost a mother, like a parent, like bear with me. Someone you shared children with, bingo. Someone you shared children with, that you might have broken up with, or you lost them in some shape, form, or other. There's a huge loss here, and you take it as it resonates. Like either the parent of your child or a mother figure, and you lost them either through a breakup or you really lost them like through death. So I just want you to know that in your past, but I'm talking about this incarnation, in your past life, this loss, and this also could be with your person. There is a karma going on here with you that has to do with past life, where that same loss, either you lost a parent through death or through, I'm saying death. I'm going to say death for a lot of you. For a small group of you, it's unrequited love with someone that you still love deeply. And in that energy from a past life, either if it was a parent of your child, a mother figure, that love that you both had for each other or you had for that person, like literally carried over to this life. Now this could, when I see this could be a soulmate of yours. So a lot of you, this is a soulmate. If it's a mother figure that you lost in this life and that you might have lost in a past life, it hurts you to the core. And that energy that you're carrying still bothers you in this lifetime, whether you've lost this person through death in this life or not. God, am I making sense? Okay, so to make it in simple terms, the energy that I'm picking up is a loss. But it's so profound because you are in love. Whether listen, it could be a mother figure that you're in love with. And when I say in love, I don't mean like obviously intimate, but the love is so strong. To have lost this person through death, it still bothers you in this lifetime. It could be a mother figure. It could be the parent of your child. It could be, you know, someone that you shared children with in their past life. Like I'm picking up these little messages. It's strong. It's goddamn strong. In that residual energy of that loss, because you love that person so much, is still has lingered into this life. And this thing might have this situation where you know you lost a mother figure or you lost a parent of your child in this life still haunts you to the point where it might have happened again in this life to you or to this person. And this is where the trauma and darkness comes in. This person, either you or this person, this is karmic. This is a situation that has repeated itself, or it is repeating itself at the moment. I feel like it has repeated itself. I don't think that this has nothing to do with you, Virgos. I think this has something to do before you even came along into this person's life. There is so much love here. It's crazy. Like when I look at this woman, I'm picturing this woman incarnating into this life, you know, as we speak, as you and I speak, and still feeling the loss of someone from a past life. And then not only that, having to repeat that same cycle again in this life. That's what I'm feeling. With lessons and blessings, it's just exactly what I was just saying as far as karma. This is to me, you know, I'm looking at the stopwatch here. You know, some of you are looking for that love and you haven't found it. Some of you did find it and it was unrequited. It still bothers you or this person big time. But nevertheless, because the lesson and blessings card came out, I love that it's out. Because I feel like for some of you, this cycle, this karmic cycle has ended for you. Almost as if like Saturn, I'm going to blame Saturn. I'm going to blame Papa Saturn for this. But it doesn't necessarily have to be. I mean, this could be seen in your birth chart with the Neptune, specifically with Neptune placement. Because Neptune in your birth chart represents who you were in your past life and what you did and what happened, you know, depending on which house it sits in. But anyway, I digress. But, you know, with Saturn and Neptune in your birth chart, you know, it does represent a lot of your past life and and what you need to accomplish in this life, that it's like a continuation. Your South Node is also another one. Your South Node placement, your North Node and your South Node. So let's say your North Node. A lot of people may know their North Nodes, you know. And like, yeah, Leonore, my North Node, what I'm here to conquer in this lifetime is in the sign of Capricorn. So, which means that your South Node is in the sign of Cancer, because Capricorn is the polar opposite of Cancer. And the fourth house represents family. It represents children. It represents the mother. But that's your past life. And that south node is just there's like a small residual energy or spillage that is still incorporated in this life. And your south node reminds you of who you are and what you did and the people that you were with in your past life that spills into this life. There's a lot of lessons and blessings here when it comes to your reading that I'm picking up. In Virgos, you know that story more than me. I just gave you a few little messages here and there, but, I hope it helped you. If you need a private reading, my email is in the description box. Love you. Bye.